turned into a bear after that point and shut all the blinds and boarded up the windows, basically. I did go into a cave, like everybody knows that, you know, Terrence doesn't, you'll never see Terrence there. That's the kind of cave I went into for like 10 years. 10 years. I didn't want anybody to see this, you know, this guy that used to be all that, like in a wheelchair now, you know, like sort of vulnerable.
Acceptance is when we reach a stage where we recognize that we could not change what took place, that the actions were not actions that we had control over, and that this person is gone, and that we need to move on in our own life.
When I was going through my grief, my youngest daughter had to quit school to look after me. And when I started healing, I realized the wrong I was doing to my children because of my grief. She had a baby, and I took her little boy and I raised him. And then I let her go back to school to finish her grade 12. She went to college and then to university.
It's been 11 years, and about 3 years ago is when I said that, you know, I'm okay. I'm okay with everything now, and everything's gonna be okay, and I'm gonna move on and not think so much about you. And it seems since that time I'm a lot better. Like I don't dwell on stuff in the past, and I don't cry as often as I used to. And
I just had this urge to keep myself busy. I just prayed to God and tell him, you know, I want to keep me busy, you know, at least. And then that one day, you know, I was feeling so good. I was feeling so, you know, motivated for some reason. I saw this picture out at the health center, and I looked at it and I was like, I want to draw again. And I was like, Terrence, you're going to do this in my mind, right? And I was like, how can I hold this pen? And I grabbed some tape. So I put it in my best position, like that. And I started taping the paint on my hand. And I was like, right on. So I started drawing, and I was like, oh, I can draw, man. I was like, oh, I can draw right on. I just started noticing, you know, the talent is still there. All I gotta do is, you know, blow the dust off, and it's all there. I felt, you know, you are still Terrence in there, you know. That guy that used to go to school every day, and I found him. I found Terrence again.
Life is about living, and the work that we have to do within our community, you know, with the rest of our loved ones.
Stay in school, don't do drugs or alcohol, and this is what comes out of it. That's what pulled me out of my cave, that pen, and that little encouragement to pull out of it.
I couldn't really believe it when he told me, he said, Mom, I got accepted, I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna go to book halls and learn about my paintings and, you know, my artwork. So today I can see that he is gonna do it. He is gonna really do something for himself. And that really, you know, put my spirits high.
It's a roller coaster. It's day by day, and coming into a First Nation community and sitting down with Chief and Council and asking, can we come in and can we please do this within your community, a road check? And for them to say, yeah, it's open arms. We have the community come out and they'll stop, and within 5 minutes another community will find out we're doing it and then phone us and say we want one in our community. The leaders are understanding what's happening. The youth these days are having a stronger voice, and even to the point where we did one roadblock in one of our First Nation communities where we had a council member, elders and youth stand right by our side and hand out ribbons for MAD to the passing drivers.
Ask for help. Go to people. There's people out there, even elders, and tell them how you feel. There's nothing to be ashamed of to ask for help.